Wow, my man, my man.
I'm
What
getting
is
out of court. I'm
go?
driving to the office.
Oh
I
yeah.
figured I had a second.
Hey
So I
man.
picked up. You been? You all right?
Hey, we're rocking over here. We're rocking over here, man. Hey, listen, I see what you're doing. I mean, you're all over the news now, man. Like, what is that?
It just happened, man. I had a connect. Somebody I went to law school with who said they were looking for somebody to give some coverage, and I just said yes. I
Wow.
never did before, and then it's just I guess people have been paying attention, and just more and more hits from there.
Isn't that wild? Isn't that
It's
wild though?
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Listen,
It is wild.
that thing right there is the importance of the importance of marketing and getting your face out there. Like that is it. That is it. Like I saw the ticker. I saw you on all these channels. I'm like, what is this man doing, man? But bro, I'll tell you what, you're harder to catch than a damn cheetah.
Man, I just have I'm so busy a lot of times working. You know how it is.
No, I
I'm
do.
working,
I
and
do.
I'm like, yeah,
No, I do.
not doing some other stuff.
Hey, I feel you. I feel what I want to say is this: would still love to do something with you at some point. Like I don't know the urgency. I don't know if continuing to push your name out there and being that authoritative figure in your space is like on the radar for you. But bro, I want to let you know I haven't forgotten about you. It would be an honor to work with you. Is that stuff still a focus to you? Like even not now, but just in general, is that still important to you?
Yeah, it's still important. It's just figuring out what type of message to send because I got a lot of different hats of authority. It's about where the energy is going to be placed towards something like that. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's the only thing.
And when you say you've got a lot of hats of authority, like what do you mean by that in particular?
I mean, well, sometimes you see on this for this case, it's criminal defense attorney Tyler Bailey, right?
Yeah.
And there's also when I ran for office, it's the political stuff, and
Uh
it's sometimes it's what message or what story I want the public to say about Tyler. That's it. It's figuring out because I would have dumped a bunch of money in criminal defense because it's not even the biggest area of work I do. And I would have want to be boggled down with a bunch of criminal cases for the next 25 years. So it just so
yeah.
that's one thing kind of like with this stuff you're seeing on TV. It's about a criminal case. Well, it's giving me exposure and all, but it's also being careful what is the type of exposure I want, which I think is good because it's a big stage.
Yeah.
But also figure out how to leverage that into the story I want told versus the story people are telling.
And what is that story? What story do you want told?
I think it's a trial lawyer, general trial lawyer for personal injury, criminal offense, civil rights, and then
9 months of follow
cares
up to
about the
get this guy
community
on the
and wants to see
phone.
the community
9
do better.
months. 9 months. Got it. Got it. Got it. And anything else in addition to that, or is that the primary focus for you, or the
That's
primary story? Nine
that's the
damn
primary
months.
story and focus.
Okay. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, look. Listen, I know you're in the car. I know you're on the move. I know you're in motion. Um, listen, I'm here to say this much. If we can identify specifically what type of story it is that you're looking to push out there, um, we can definitely figure out something if that is, of course, of importance to you. You're right, bro. It's like the story and the message that you're pushing out has to be in alignment with what you want and the types of opportunities that you want and the types of relationships that you want to generate. And if it's not, then there's a problem. And our responsibility would be to make sure that's in your favor as opposed to not in your favor. So I love what you're saying, and I'm here to also say that whatever we do, if we do end up doing something, that we go in depth on a 90 to 120 minute strategy calling session to block out exactly what it is that you want to do. And then from there, what we do is we curate that specific message and we tie that into any sort of content or whatever it may be based off what it is we agree upon. So I just want to let you know that you understanding what it is you want is the number one thing that we do first and foremost before we do anything else, because we need to make sure that everything is in total alignment. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
That
definitely.
that's everything, man. I mean, if we don't understand you, I mean, there's a damn problem. That would be like you not understanding your business, right? It's just it would be unethical. It would be
Yeah.
unethical. The last question, I promise I'll hang up on myself, man. And hey, listen, this is over 9 months of follow up, bro. I'm excited to even hear your voice, man. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to hear your voice. But what I'm gonna say is, if there was one area of marketing, advertising, get your name out there that you're dialed in on, or that you have an area of focus on to improve, what would that one area be for you?
Civil rights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And why is that important to you?
Well, that's the main work I do. Like work I
Bro,
like
these
to do. I
questions,
think it
we're
makes a
rooting
big
them in.
difference.
We're rooting them in.
Financially, it's
Finding
rewarding
that
as
why,
well.
bro.
So that's why I want to put more of my time and energy in. So it'll be civil rights and catastrophic personal injury. Like, the role I like to say is, when you think of a high profile lawyer in South Carolina, you should think of my name.
Boom. Boom.
Just like if you're in LA in '95, you think of a high profile lawyer, you think of Johnny Cochran.
Ooh. Okay.
Same thing. But with another, I mean, the political stuff that happens because I'm active back home. Not a lot of money has to be put into that.
Right.
But that's the brand. It's the, if you thinking Tyler Bailey's like Johnny Cochran in '95, 2023.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's the mission. That's the goal. That's that thing that gets you fired up.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Listen, I got you. I got you. How about this? You do your thing. You do your thing. Would you be open to having a 15-minute you and me face-to-face Zoom conversation at some point next week, so I can write down a little bit more data and information on specifically what we could potentially do? What I would do is not ask you for your business on that call or anything like that. That would be ridiculous. But what I would do is, based off that call, I would go back to our team, put together a couple scenarios, because I know the last time we spoke, that was in 2022. Like, things have changed. We're in the year of Michael Jordan now. So I gotta dial back on in and see what the potential is, and then maybe figure out something from there. Would you be open to something like that?
Yeah, I'll be open to that. Send me an email, because I have a court a lot next week, but I think Friday. I don't think I'm in court next Friday.
Okay.
And I got this other case. I'm doing a press conference on Thursday, so I'm going to be busy the first tail part of next week, but maybe 15 minutes on Friday.
Okay.
Whatever next Friday is, and we'll just try to figure out time.
All right. I'll send you an email next Friday. And if you were to think, would it be potentially in the morning or the afternoon? I know you can't confirm, but
probably later afternoons are always easier for me.
Got it.
I would say, if you send me the email when I get in my office, I'll look at it. We could play a little email tag to get it done. But usually later afternoons, by the time stuff slows up.
Okay, copy. I respect that. I respect your time. I'll shoot you on over an email. And in the meantime, man, just keep doing what it is you're doing. I see you. Hey, man, represent. You already know what time it is, dog. You already know.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow-up, too.
Hey, man. Would you say it's important follow-up? Do you ever follow up with people like I follow up with you?
No, I don't. I really don't. I think follow-up's important. Definitely is important. I do a lot of follow-up, but I mean, it takes, when you got somebody who's interested, who you believe is interested, a lot of times they're busy, especially the people you do business with, they're busy.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily mean it's a no. And so if you don't follow up, they just move on.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
I don't, some people get offended by the lack of response to a follow-up, which I understand. They feel like they're getting ghosted, they're getting ignored. It's not necessarily the case.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I don't take it. Oh, go ahead. Finish that thought.
Yeah, I would say so. So a lot of people stop.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
man.
if I'm not interested at all, I'll tell people I'm not interested. I would tell you, hey, I'm not interested. I'm not doing it.
Totally.
People call me to buy properties all the time. I tell them I'm not selling. So it's the difference when you're interested. If you're not, and follow up with somebody that shows some interest versus follow up with somebody who's not interested and not buying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, hey, and you said it. The fact that you haven't told me to to F off yet. That's the only reason I stayed in the game. So I appreciate you picking up my phone call. And man, that's just a testament to the just staying in it, just staying in it. So listen, I'll let you run. I'll send over that email. We'll do tentative lease at some point late Friday afternoon. And like I said, bro, just in the meantime, keep representing, bro. Just keep doing you.
Will do, man.
All right, my
Will
brother.
do. I appreciate it too. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Thanks. So y'all listen, that conversation right there is 9 months. It may even be 10 months of follow-up just to get that guy back on the phone. 10 months of follow-up. This is a big-time lawyer, right? He's being publicized all over the United States right now. He's on all these social media networks, all these news channels, and he's hard to catch. But sometimes the guy or the girl is the real person is going to be hard to catch. So I'm extremely excited about that. Listen, that is a real call. All this stuff is unscripted. This is just the regular day-to-day to build the pipeline, to potentially close deals for the Full Circle Agency. I look forward to having that call on Friday. I look forward to what's to come. That's a deal. I mean, you heard it, man. He even said it itself. He appreciates the follow-up. So, man, that is the game. Again, Mike Schill, Full Circle Agency. We're going to close this deal, man. Let's go.